Silver rhymes with silver because the computer Frelling says so.
Oh, I ran out of missiles, so I must have taken damage. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Now I need to get back into playing regularly.
With some sort of seriousness. Yeah, shield damage does count.
Oh, whoa! So rude! He just barfed in my face. That was not a very nice story.
I was gonna say, he was just telling you his story.
Oh, I'm out of money. Sacrifices damage for 100 energy. For me, that would be good, but...
Risky, possibly, for the...
Plasma Shogun, I can't. FTL module, I don't want.
They do not make Nair in Wookiee sizes. The elf is restricted to decaf for the rest of the adventure. Without context, that one is amazing. Not allowed to blow up the Death Star before that snotty farm kid gets shot. Not allowed to use thermodynamic science to asphyxiate the orc's cave instead of exploring it first. Now, why not?
That's fair. I guess because it ruins the adventure, but...
But again, we've already shown we were supposed to fight a boss and we put him to sleep beforehand and set him on fire.
To be fair, I'm surprised that worked on a vampire.
Well, it was hellfire, though. It was special fire.
It wasn't fire, it was a tranquilizer.
Oh, you're talking about the tranquilizer itself? There was no roll for save, based on how the character
Yeah, but I mean,
was
he might
written.
just be immune to poison. That being said, I guess the vampires in that setting are, like, living.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're alive. They're not undead.
Well, they're undead, but undead means a different thing.
No, I would argue that they probably just aren't undead.
I'm gonna wait for my mace to go away. Because the mace does go away. At least it appears to.
No longer allowed to use the time machine for booty calls. My bard does not know how to play Inagata Devita on the maracas.
I don't even know if you could.
Inagata Devita, honey.
Oh god! Oh, he freaked out just shooting everywhere, but it sucked.
You know the story behind that song, right?
No.
The lead singer... The song is supposed to be In the Garden of Eden. Those are the lyrics. In the Garden of Eden. The singer got so drunk before the recording that he couldn't pronounce the words properly, and they just were like, screw it, whatever, we'll just go with it. So they went with Inagata Devita, because that's what it sounded like he was saying. It doesn't mean anything. The lead singer was just so drunk that he couldn't pronounce the words correctly. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And the name of the band is Iron Butterfly, isn't it?
I don't know, but that's great. We need to know this, apparently.
Yeah, Inagata Devita by Iron Butterfly. What is an iron butterfly?
Where's Dildo?
Let's see here. What does...
The rumor come out.
What does it mean in Agata Devita?
It doesn't mean... Alright. Oh,
yeah, here we go. Evidently, Inagata Devita is what In the Garden of Eden sounds like after consuming a gallon of cheap red wine. After hearing the lead singer Doug Ingalls slur the words, Bushy thought it was catchy and wrote it down that way. The rock's first heavy metal classic was born in 1968.
Using the wrong mouse. There. Oh well, that was a lag. A weird frame rate drop. I don't want a module. I have destruction. It's the best.
So now you know a really ridiculous thing that happened in history.
Race cars.
Not allowed to start, and I guess it was actually during the writing session, not the actual recording, so he was possibly sober when recording, though that's not necessarily evident. Not allowed to start a drow character weighing more than a quarter ton.
I think this is reasonable.
That wouldn't be very good. Like, your movement speed would be like 5.
And also, you probably just couldn't. Oh god!
These missiles sometimes are very dangerous.
They're fun. Gemini brother.
This is one we need Sullivan to read. I cannot pimp out other party members. Just like you cannot feed random party members to giants. Before facing the dragon, I am not allowed to glaze the elf. I don't necessarily know if I want to know
I
what
think
that
it means like glaze them to be fed to the dragon.
I know.
Oh.
No matter how well I roll, a squirrel cannot carry a horse and rider at full sprint.
I agree with this. I don't care if it's a nat 20.
Yeah, nat 20s do have restrictions.
You can't just break reality necessarily. I mean, maybe you can, but probably not.
In the middle of a black op, I cannot ask the guard to validate parking. Expended ammunition is not a business expense. Not allowed to pose the net runner in embarrassing positions when he is on a run. Not allowed to short sheet the bedroll of impotent deities. I don't know what that means.
Oh, yeah, I feel hard. Oh, no, it's a blue bubble. Oh, God!
I will say, though, Logo, the GM on this seems a little bit of a stickler, because our GM on several of these would be like, roll for it.
Yeah.
He'd be like, why don't you roll for it? We'll see.
I mean, I guess you can try.
And that's how we have a booze goblin as an ally.
We had a doggo.
We had a doggo as an ally.
Ooh, repair putty! I love repair putty. It's delicious. Delicious apple core.
If you say so, ma'am. Oh, this one comes back to me here in just a second.
Scratch my eye.
I can only taunt the ranger about his lack of swimming after my USCGE8 saves him. But here's the really important... Oh, no, wait. No, it's not. Not yet. I am not allowed to do anything I saw Han Solo do once. Here it is. No, I cannot buy 10,000 marbles even if I say please. Okay, story time. Story time.
Oh, whoa!
I sold something that ended up giving me the value of I ended up with 500
It was the Book of the Dead. Like,
yeah.
you went back in time and got the Book of the Dead.
A pristine Book of the Dead. I sold for 500 platinum.
Come on, come at me. Come
it's
at me.
actually a 500 platinum stipend every year, which means that within game, we've gone on several campaigns. I haven't gotten paid again, so it's not like super overpowered.
6 maces.
It's still pretty good.
Ooh, Turbo Blaster.
But,
Again, I worked fire.
So I got that much platinum. Well, for, like, I think it's 2 copper or something, you can buy 1,000 ball bearings. So we just randomly decided that these ball bearings were going to be 1/2 an inch tall is what the size of ball bearings are. So I calculated that I could take over 1.125% of the British mainland with the money that I had for if I bought all ball bearings with it.
Infinite missiles until I take damage.
I wasn't dumb enough to buy that many ball bearings, but I totally could have in a hypothetical situation.
If you could find that many to buy.
Yeah.
That'd be the hard part.
I could have covered an entire percent of the UK.
Just cover like a whole bunch of most of France with ball bearings.
Yeah, it wasn't most of France. It was like one. It was like 1% of France, and it was 1.12181.
You could cover a whole city in ball bearings.
Oh yeah, no, I could cover probably a pretty large percentage of the coast in ball bearings.
To what end, though?
No end whatsoever.
Oh, I took damage from something.
My paladin's battle cry is not good for the good god.
Good for the good guy.
Like blood for the blood.
Oh, what?
God.
What? My mace. Oh, this thing pushed my mace away.
They're like blood for the blood god, but good for the good god.
I like it. It should. I have 40 hit points max.
There is no summon bimbo spell.
This is fair.
I'm not allowed to start a character that speaks every language except the ones the party speaks. I feel like Sullivan might have considered doing that. But
everyone can speak German, so except for you, I think.
I can speak German.
Oh my god, everyone can speak German?
Yeah, and English. There is no kung fu maneuver. Maguire swings for the bleachers. We do sometimes have those meta. Okay, so one of our characters is a time traveler, so he knows a new kind of menace for the country, the Falberians.
Yes. I guess I'll kill this shopkeeper now.
See, it works
that
as a
it's
plate
his name.
too. Have you ever seen that?
No.
They open up into a plate.
I killed him. I just put a
With
mace
one?
down on him.
And he died.
Yeah, I shot him a bit, but I think it was mostly the mace. Let's see. Consume all to make us stronger. What does that mean? All the power in the world, but at what cost?
It probably means you have to like kill more enemies, maybe. What's it called? Life what?
Harvester.
So then, yeah, it's probably about killing things.
To heal or something. Rip.
Did you not want to take it?
I did. No, I mean rip shopkeeper.
Well, but you left one of the incredibilities there.
Oh, health shards galore. Oh, that's a lot better earlier. Well, no, I wouldn't say any of these are good early game, obviously, but... Where am I? Oh, I'm over here.
Where am I?
Over there!
That's what we decided anyway. Bring him back intact includes redundant organs. So you can't bring back all but one kidney, for example. There is more to wizardry than magic missile, even if I can do 200 damage automatic with no save. That's pretty intense.
Major item storage.
Not allowed to cook up
Ooh,
nerve...
triple missiles? No, I like my vortexes too much.
Not...
Oh, ice just makes everything health shards.
Health shards galore does?
Yeah.
You have 41 hit points.
I mean, the more the better, I say.
Absolutely. I don't fault you for that. Not allowed to cook up nerve gas in the sink even if the target number is 5.
I don't get it.
I don't get that one.
It's a reference to something.
There is no annoy setting on phaser. That's a Toy Story reference. I know that one. Not allowed to start a character who is over 100 years old unless he is an elf or dwarf. Humans are right out. That's not true. I'm playing over 100 and I'm not an elf or dwarf.
Yeah, but that's not a race most DMs consider, sadly.
I'm not a dwarf.
Are you drunk?
What was it? Time to flamp the potato.
And I said gree or something like that. Mace shield.
Not allowed to name my cudgel ceremonial whoop-ass stick. Why not?
It's tacky.
My thief's battle cry is not run and live. Nor is it you can take care of the orcs, I'll take care of the traps. Why not? That sounds exactly like something a rogue would have. Especially a high charisma rogue. I'm not allowed any artistic license while translating. I did not get my superpowers from James T. Kirk. Not allowed to commission a pistol that costs more than a sedan. I am not liquid metal.
I think that's fair, unless you are.
When accepting a challenge for a duel, I must allow the other guy time to find a pistol.
Also fair.
A picture of my ex-wife is not an acceptable backup weapon. Victory laps after killing the dragon with my 1d2 bow is considered in poor taste. I don't know if you managed to do that.
I mean, yeah.
My gnome does not like big